Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge, where Ben and I are stumbling our way through the 200cc difficulty with randomly chosen karts and characters. How you doing, Ben?
I think stumbling might be giving us too much credit.
It might be, because we've only, I think, 3-starred, like, 2 cups to date on the 200.
Not doing great.
Not doing great.
So hard. Although I was just watching you play 150 before this, and you were straight up. I feel like it's making you very good at every other difficulty.
That's true. I feel like the 150 has become child's play, and I feel like the inability to choose a Carlin character is a massive disadvantage.
Makes
of the
a
200.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like in other difficulties, you can sort of correct for poor karting.
Poor cartmanship.
Yeah, poor cartmanship.
I can see it.
It's unforgiving. But all right, Derek, can we get some rolls?
10.
10. All right, 1. Pink, gold, peach.
And 9.
DK.
Yeah.
See what you did there?
I think of DK more as Drift King.
The old waddle wing.
Ooh, that's fun and new and different.
There you go.
Can't wait to use it.
I know. Let's see. Can we get
19.
some nights? Oh boy, ready. 18, 19. Got the sports cube. It looks fast.
14.
14. The wooden tires. Oh boy.
And 17.
Yeah, the Bowser kite. Okay, that's cool.
6er.
That's me.
Yep.
All right.
The bad wagon.
21.
Oh my gosh.
The roller. It's such tiny little tires.
Tiny little tires.
Oh, fun.
Oh my gosh. 8?
Yep. Although I really do want you to have the squirrel.
Oh.
Ah, Animal Crossing. The
Frogger.
Frogger.
Man, the paper plane. Here we go. So we both have high speed carts here.
Yeah, we're fairly similar.
You've got better traction.
You're
I'm a lot heavier.
A lot
somehow.
heavier. Like, well, I mean, I guess you're made of gold, so that's fairly dense.
That's part of it.
Oh my
yeah,
god, I have
sure.
speakers in the back of my rig.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That
I'm
is
excited.
good.
I'm excited about this. This will be fun.
All right, so let's see. Where did we last? We did the Triforce Cup last time.
What did we last
As
fail
you can
at?
see, look, Egg Cup, Triforce Cup, we have the golds, but no stars.
No stars.
No stars at all. What was the last time we got a 3-star?
Oh god, dude, do we even want to know?
Oh, it was back at the Banana Cup. Oh no. Okay, so the Crossing Cup probably though. Then, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Baby Park seems like a fun one.
Baby Park is a fun one. There's 7 laps.
7? Oh.
So you don't even know. You don't even know. Stuff's just crazy.
You just don't even know.
You just keep driving.
Does that mean we're going to be like I've already played it, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
like I guess we're going to be like 1st and 8th could be right next to each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This level is
So we'll be like
famous
together.
for such a thing.
All right.
This is one where there's really just like the one turn though, so you might be pretty good at it.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, DK.
Oh, there you go. Gave you a little boost right out of
All
the
right.
gate. Ah!
So,
wide turns.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, it's so fast. This is such a fast car. Holy.
well, I'm going to give a really long question to offset that.
Okay, let's do it.
Alyssa Natarte.
Alyssa Natarte, my
I'm
favorite.
going to go with Natarte. My family is afraid of snakes for no justifiable reason.
The whole family?
I mean, there's justifiable reasons. Have you seen how they move?
Okay. I love them and want one as a pet.
Ooh, okay, fair.
I have never had one as a pet before, but I know about them and proper care of them. I have the time and money to care for one as well. So my question is, how do I convince my family to let me get a pet snake?
Get them to hold one for the first time.
Oh yeah, that sounds
Oh,
smart.
That's actually a really good
Ben,
advice.
as you're someone who used to sell snakes for a living,
Yeah.
not for a living, more like for a part-time
For a
high
part-time
school,
job in high
Cheetos related.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta buy.
Oh my
Cheetos
gosh,
somehow.
I got hit by 2 things right at the finish line there. I was like, I'm gonna lose it right here. I was gonna be so mad.
I was doing great actually, and then I think I got hit by 6 shells at once.
I think you also got hit by a difficult snake question.
Difficult snake. I honestly felt good about that entire race. I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm
I
taking
felt pretty
6th
good, too.
proudly.
I was pretty much just drifting around the one corner the whole time. And the moment I would come out of it, it'd be like, time to start again.
Time to start again. Yeah. Even mushrooms were slightly difficult because it was
you
like,
almost just zip you into the sides.
right into the sides.
Right in.
Man. Okay, so back to our question about Sneks. Okay, so when I started my first job,
Sneks?
Sneks? My
Snakes
first
does me a
job.
heckin' concern, friend.
memeing over there
Yeah,
while I'm trying to
I know.
answer this person's question. My first job was at a Petland, and
Oh gosh, I'm
I
off the
was
course.
in the fish department, which many of you know that like my other business is an aquarium company now, so this was something that ended up being a pretty big part of my life. But being in the fish department, goodness, this is so bad.
Truly.
Being in that department meant you also were in charge of the reptilian critters.
As obviously,
and-
they're basically fish.
I knew everything. I remember my job interview for Petland. I walked in and they were like, all right, what's everything you know about fish? And like, I don't think they even had the slightest clue what was about to happen. I talked for like 50 minutes straight without anybody saying anything. I think there was literally a discussion for a while about the mucus of discus fish and how that's how the fry feed off of them when you're breeding them. Discus fish are very hard to keep. It's a pretty advanced aquarium thing. I'm sucking so bad right now, it's not even funny.
It's been fun to watch.
I feel like it's making it way easier to answer this question because I'm mostly
Ben
focusing
sucking at
on
this race the way many a novice aquariumist sucks at
handling reptiles.
discus.
That discus fish.
At
Discus
discus
fish.
fish. They don't know about the mucus even. They're
They
probably
don't even
like,
know
"What
about
did
the
you-"
mucus.
They're like, what do you mean mucus? I just have water in a bowl.
So,
mistake.
that being said,
Somehow
I
I'm
knew nothing about reptiles. I didn't know how to keep them. I didn't know how to handle them. I didn't know which ones were common and good and easy and what was going to be mean and potentially bite your hand or face off.
Was the answer nothing you can buy at a pet store?
Actually, there was a couple of really mean snacks that I had to deal with. But I'm not going to tell this person about that because it was
Not helpful to
not
their
helpful
cause.
to their cause. But anyway, like a ball python or a red-tailed boa are both really super great options, as well as a corn snake, which is going to be very common, doesn't get big. But anyway, the moral of the story is I was very afraid to handle snakes for the first time, and this like 6-year-old kid came in on like my 4th day, and oh my god, that was not even fair.
Did I? No.
The 6-year-old kid comes in though, and he was like, I would like.
You bumped him with the line. That was great.
Yeah. He was like, I would like to hold the ball python. And I was like,
One
okay.
snack, please.
I was like, okay, this is a 6-year-old kid and he wants to handle it. Like, I should be able to do it if this kid wants
You
to
should
do
be
it.
like, I should call the police.
So I walk back there, and the worst part about it was there was glass fronts, but then solid white doors. So you don't know what the snake is doing when you're about to open the cage that it's in. You can't see into it at all. So I open this thing, and the snake is sitting there completely motionless in a ball. And I'm like doing like sweaty palms. I have sweaty palms talking about it right now.
Giving one snuck in
I
the
was
world.
like, all right, ready, and go. And I just like reached out and grabbed the snake. And I was like, oh my god, it feels smooth and soft and not slimy like I was expecting it to feel. And it's so, I don't know, it was so cool. How like I immediately got over my fear of snakes.
And that was it right there in that
and
moment.
That was it right there. I ended up naming this particular snake that I held for the first time Hank. And
Hank the snake?
Hank the snake.
Hank the snake.
And everybody knew that I was like in love with Hank the snake. And I really,
so this kid
really
didn't buy
wanted him.
Hank the snack?
No. He didn't buy him. He just wanted to hold him, which is what people often do at pet stores when they're in high school and have nothing to do. And this kid was in elementary school, so that's not his fault. So anyway, this was one of these things where all of a sudden then I got super interested in snakes and thought they were super cool, and I would like actually have Hank the snake just sitting in my pocket half the time, so I'd be like helping people with their fish, and like the snake would just like come crawling out of my pocket.
Sure. Totally normal.
But anyway, it was one of those things that like then all the time
That's
when
like
other
one of
people
those
came in.
situations where girls could walk up and be like, is that a snake in your pocket? And you'd be like, yes.
In fact, it is.
His name is Hank.
And then they're like, ooh, a snake. But the thing was is that like I felt like I got to help so many people overcome this same exact fear, because I was like, look, trust me, it's like I had the same feeling when I first handled one, and it was not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be, and then I ended up loving it. Hank the Snake story, that's it.
End of story.
So go to a local pet store, have your family hold a snake, because they shouldn't be afraid of snakes. Most snakes they're okay.
Most snakes are okay, says Ben.
Oh, it's a nice
I
question.
tend to believe you.
Was that more of an answer than you were expecting,
That was
DK?
so
Have
much
you
more
ever
of an answer. That was great.
have you ever held one of like the giant ones like around your neck?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. Did you just want to get in on the snack?
I want
snack
to get in
action?
and be like, the last time I held a snack, I was on camera doing like a thing for college, and it was like It was fun. I mean, it didn't kill me. Obviously, I'm still here.
Obviously, clearly.
It took a snap at me.
If
That's a
anything,
lie.
the bigger the
Obviously.
snake, the more likely it has never done anything wrong in its life, and that is how you are in the same proximity as that snake.
Ah, so like bad snacks get weeded out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I see.
Yeah, like a big snake, like especially if they're like at a zoo or something, do not be afraid of that. That snake is so used to people, it's not even funny.
Interesting. Well, even though I've won 2 races, I came in 4th on the one. So
Wait, you came in 4th?
on the second race, I did. Cheeseland is not my strong suit.
I've got a question that's also from Alyssa Natarte.
Well, man, this
Natarte
is just like the
again!
Natarte episode.
I feel like these 2 questions might be related. They're on different videos.
So you picked them independently and you, like, from different videos, not knowing it was from the same person?
Yeah, no, not at all. So we'll ask this one. I feel like these are related. Alyssa Natarte asks, any advice for moving out of your parents' house for the first time?
Oh, man.
Buy a snake. They'll be like, get out of
Like,
here.
Get out. Yeah, she's like, okay, they still won't let me buy it. I'm moving out so I can get a snake.
That's
Oh,
That
Alyssa.
I need advice.
Alyssa, I'm going to need
There's
a
a story
follow-up
here.
about whether or not you own a snake
Now.
now, and whether moving out of your parents' house had anything to do with it. That would be number 1. Oh my gosh, I am stuck in so bad. I do not like
wait,
this
well,
game
I'm
at
sorry.
all. So the
Advice for
actual
moving-
Advice for
question,
moving out of your parents'
I
house for the first
suppose, on an unrelated to snakes, whatever, answer, advice for moving out. Also start a YouTube channel.
That's
That
how
can get
I
you
ended
out.
up getting my way out. I did not want to live by myself. Well, I could not afford to live by myself. I would have been fine with living by myself.
Would have been living that bachelor life.
Yeah. No, so I basically told Jay that I would do Super Carlin Brothers if he would be my roommate, and he was like, deal. And then years later, it was the best decision of my entire life.
I assume this question is more about like,
Normal
are there
people
ways
that
to
don't end
get
up in-
out of the like, are she's trying to move out but is having trouble coming to the decision, because, or is it like how to physically move stuff, or how to like live on your own for the first time?
It's advice for moving out of your parents' house for the first time. So I think maybe more living on your own for the first time.
Okay.
Interesting.
Automatic bill pay. Every single thing you possibly can. You should not be writing checks ever unless you absolutely have to. I have every single. I don't write checks at all. I have everything preloaded so that every single month everything just goes.
Interesting. Actually, I wrote checks for my car every single month.
What, for your
Really?
car?
Yeah, for my car.
Good God, that's 60 checks. That's
It
way
was,
too many.
It was a lot of checks, but at the same, I liked having the feeling of control. Like I was like, this was like, because it's my first like big long-term financed
Sure, that
thing.
makes sense.
And
that
I
makes
liked
sense.
like the feeling of like breaking it down and like seeing how much I'd whittled away each month. And yes, I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I thought it was not like I enjoyed giving so much money away each month, but
giving it away. You got a
not
car
giving it
for
away. I did get a car.
No, so I completely understand. Yeah, so I think budgeting things are going to be the biggest though. Like that's going to really dictate your ability to do everything else. Like,
Yeah.
you know, how do you get groceries? How do you go have fun? How do you buy clothes? How do you put gas in your car? Like, all of those things are all going to circle back to this idea of like, can you properly maintain some amount of budget? And I personally believe that you can live off of just about any budget if you get creative enough.
Oh yeah. If you shop in the produce section a lot, that can be significantly cheaper than almost everywhere else in the store. Per item.
Good advice. Good
Yeah,
advice.
produce and often a lot healthier.
Oh, important.
Frankly.
Important.
Yeah, a lot of vegetables and stuff.
Man, so look at us helping
There you go.
Alyssa.
Alyssa Natarte.
Alyssa Natarte.
Possibly Natarte?
Natart?
Hopefully.
Alyssa. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Natart. Alyssa Natart, this episode was dedicated
This
to
is
you.
dedicated to you. I hope you are thriving on your own, but not
With your
entirely
pet
alone.
snack.
With your pet snack, who I feel like should absolutely be named after one of us. At the very least.
Agreed. It
At
would
the
be
very
doing
least.
me a heckin' concern if it wasn't.
Yeah. So there you go. You guys, thanks for watching. Please leave us any snack or non-snack related questions you have in the comments for future episodes. If you need advice about anything in life, Ben and I are here to help.
Anything else? Lizards, chameleons, frogs? I mean, any type of reptile you can think of. I will attempt to remember information that I know about them.
It'll be great. But otherwise, thank you for liking this video. If you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss any future Mario Kart action. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Let's go.